Ba Weep Ground and Weep Ninny Bong, fellow trans fans, and welcome to
the first episode of Masterpieces.
Yeah, Masterpieces. This is a segment that I am Lexitron of Unicronabata and Lexitron, making her first video for the channel. Yay! This is a segment that I decided to start. Basically, it's a review analysis sort of segment. It's not going to be updated with as much frequency as the Playroom. But basically, my Masterpiece Megatron and I
am nobody's Masterpiece Megatron.
Okay. Alright. Okay, he's nobody's Megatron. He's his own Megatron with his own, whatever. Alright, fine. Be your own Megatron. Anyway, Megatron and I will be analyzing the episodes of Transformers Prime. But I thought a good way to get the segment started off is to talk a little bit about, the season finale that we all just saw. I mean, Transformers Prime came to such an astonishing conclusion last week. I mean, basically, in a nutshell, the Decepticons won. I mean, I've been saying since the start of Season 2, wouldn't it be great, if the Decepticons finally had a victory, if they got their Empire Strikes Back, And they got it. The Decepticons kicked Autobot tailpipe. It was great. Unicronabot and I are loyal Decepticons. So, for you Autobot lovers out there, sorry, But, yeah, the Decepticons won. Long story short, Optimus destroys any hope that the Autobots have, or the Decepticons for that matter, have of restoring Cybertron. I mean, they can never go home again. And Optimus Prime is responsible for that. How about irony, folks? Forever it'll go down in history as Megatron tried to revive Cybertron, and Optimus Prime pretty much just destroyed any Cybertronian hope of ever going home. So props for Decepticon propaganda. Autobots had to scatter to the winds to survive, and Optimus basically sacrificed himself to save the other Autobots, and, the Decepticons destroy the base, and, and that's the episode. So, Unicronabot will agree with me, and this was the best episode of Prime, hands down, that we've ever seen. I was amazed. I was so impressed with where the writers took the show, and the darker tone that they've set for the show. I mean, this is supposed to be a kids show, but there are some really dark themes, and really, this was serious business that they were going for in this these last few episodes. I mean, it really got very serious, and I'm very happy with that they're really taking a darker tone with this, and they're taking these characters seriously and the story seriously. And case in point, one of the things I really enjoyed about the episode, and Unicronabot as well, because he doesn't like Starscream. He likes to call me a Starscream fangirl. Don't know why. Not true. If anyone's a Seeker fangirl, it's him. He has a Dreadwing. Well, we won't get into that. But Starscream was competent. I mean,
you failed me yet again, Starscream.
No. Starscream actually didn't fail you. He actually did pretty good. I mean, he shot Wheeljack out of the sky. I mean, he one shot, boom, Wheeljack, right out of the sky. Is he dead? We don't know. Do we care? Yeah, actually, I kind of do a little bit. I kind of think Wheeljack's cool. Even though I'm a Decepticon, I can admit when I think I can admit when an Autobot is legit. Wheeljack's pretty cool. So there's an Autobot. We don't know what his fate is. Is he probably dead? No, because the writers, really haven't had the ball bearings to really, kill off a significant Autobot character. I don't know why. Because they seem to have no problem killing off major Decepticon characters. I mean, Breakdown, Dreadwing, they're gone. I mean, I loved Breakdown. He was one of my favorite characters, and now, else. Alright, the big thing. Prime. Optimus. The very, very last thing that we see is, Optimus crushed beneath the rubble of the Autobot base, and you know, his hand kind of like sticking out, like, you know, and it goes gray, and pretty much universally means that you're dead. Is he dead?
One shall stand, one shall fall. Eat it, Prime.
Don't get too enthusiastic there, Megatron. This is Optimus we're talking about here. If you're a Transformers fan and you've been around the block a few times with the Transformers, you know that Optimus just doesn't kick it permanently. Ever. I mean, ever. How many times has he come back now? 20? To 14? Who knows? He dies and he just comes back. But, you know, we see at the end of the episode that all the Autobots, you know, go their separate ways with their human allies in tow. So, you know, I think that pretty much cancels out any hope any of us had of Miko and Raph and Jack going away. I think they'll be back. You know, I don't mind Jack. Jack is alright. You know, he's like the everyman character, and can we predict for season 3? You know, to me, I mean, it's a cliffhanger. They left a lot out in the open, but if you happen to know anything about what went down at the New York Comic-Con panel, the Transformers panel, 2013 Hasbro's introducing a whole line of Predacon figures, and they're if you saw the clip from the third season, we know a few things. We know Predacons and the Beast War element are going to be a part of Prime. They're going to be a part of the show. We also know that Shockwave will be back, and at his heels, the Predacons will come. So we're going to get Shockwave coming back. Woohoo! Other than Soundwave and Megatron, my favorite Decepticon. Yes. So Shockwave will be back. Wish he was voiced by Corey Burton, but I guess you can't have everything in life. And we'll get Predacons, you know. Can't wait for that Predaking to come out. Woo! Shockwave, plus Predacons, you know, plus Cybertronian dinosaurs, plus the comic Rage of the Dinobots. You know, this is all just adding up to Dinobots in Season 3. Like, I want to see Dinobots in Season 3. They're kind of leading us on to think that we might see Dinobots in Season 3. I want to see Prime take on Grimlock. You know, I'm a Decepticon, but how can you not like the Dinobots? I want Dinobots. I want to see Dinobots. Oh, my goodness. The Vehicons. I forgot to talk about the Vehicons. The Vehicons! You know, I don't know how you guys feel about the Vehicons, those of you that watch the show. But the Vehicons are one of my favorite elements of the show. I think they're great. I love the Steves. You know, and I kind of feel bad for them, too. You know, to get killed by Autobots. You know, it sucks. Poor Steves. But they're great. I like them. Those Vehicons that we saw in the final episode, those elite Vehicons. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, we just entered a whole new level of awesome. What are your predictions, or what do you want to see happen? Let Unicronobot and I know in the comments section, you know. So if you like this, please favorite it. If you loved it, subscribe to the channel. The Transformers Broadcasting Network with Unicronobot and I, Lexatron. So rate, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think is going to happen in Season 3. Masterpiece Megatron and I would love to know. You know, and I guess until next time, this was Lexatron and Masterpiece Megatron, and
All hail me!